stuff. Oh, not only your wife, it's true. But it's the separation between church and state. It's the separation between the things you have to do and the things you want to do is generally the flavor of this. So I did an interview with Ken Plume last week where I was talking about how I don't like that phrase. My wife is my partner in every sense of the word, business, personal, emotional, creative. And, you know, I've worked very hard to not separate the idea from the things I want to do from the things I have to do. I mean, early on in our marriage, we went on a vacation to Hawaii, and we got back. We had like 2 weeks off. We were in Hawaii for 10 days. We got back, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to the shop. And my wife goes, what the hell? It's like, you feel like we just spent 10 days in Hawaii, so now you can go to the shop. And I said, no, yeah, that's exactly what I think. Well, what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with that is that the idea that there's going to be the thing you have to do versus the thing you want to do. I want to do all of that stuff. I love him. My wife is the person I can tolerate most in the world. And I can't, given how many people piss me off, I can't believe I want to hang out with her for most of every single day. So I had done this interview with Ken. And I'd done this interview with Ken all about this partnership, and you know, I felt quite articulate about the importance to me, and you know how great my wife is, and all of that. And then I went home, and the next morning we had this big fight because I was being a dick. And what I was being a dick about is under the pressures that I'm under. I mean, anybody who has a full-time job with kids is under the same kind of pressures I'm under. It's all a grueling slug of trying to maintain every detail, and then when you think you've got it all, your kid goes to school and punches someone in the face or something, and you've got to deal with one more friggin' thing, and you're just like, you're at your wit's end, you're at the end of your rope. And I was basically walking around feeling like, I'm taking care of everything, please don't give me one more frickin' thing to take care of. And my wife had to point out that it was making her and my kids feel like minions tiptoeing after me. And she was totally right. I was totally screwing up the game like that. And the best part about this is, I've done this so many times. Look, I mean, overall, life is nothing but going over the same problems you have, just over and over and over. You just get better at dealing with it. The thing that I realized is the same thing I realized when my kids were 6 months old. You know, your kids are 6 months old, you're just like, there's no one can possibly understand how difficult that is unless you've gone through it. And there's a point at which you have to, like the heat, like rain that you can't get out of, you just have to give over to it. You just have to fall in love with it or you'll die. And for me, it's realizing, yeah, I am taking care of everything. And I can take one more thing, because that's what this job takes. And this job is being a father, and being a husband, and being a Mythbuster, and being a, you know, celebrity. And all of the things that entails. And it doesn't require getting rid of some of those things. It just requires a slight shift in consciousness. So to me, every time I require a shift in consciousness, it's because I've failed in some aspect. But I also recognize that, as my old friend Ram Dass said at one point, only total despair precedes a change in consciousness. And it's true. It's a lovely thought. So I always remember when I feel most despairing that I'm just about to change my mind. I didn't mean to get all heavy on you guys. But that's just the truth.